Hello everybody, it's Nick here at Shimmer Chevrolet in Buick and Mendota, Illinois. You can check us out on the World Wide Web at shimmergm.com. Today I'm going to do hopefully a brief, we'll see how long this goes, walk around and review of the 2015 Corvette Z06. We just got this in, comes in Laguna Blue, has the 2LZ package on it. It's a beautiful, stunning, aggressive. What can you say about this? It looks amazing from every angle. This is the end-all be-all of the Corvette Stingray, the Z06. This is a $92,000 Corvette. That might sound expensive until you take into account the fact that this Corvette will torch many of its Italian supercar rivals at half the price. Some of the extras that this has, about roughly at $92,000, $92,600. It has about $8,600 in extras, but if you take off the gas guzzler tax, which is $1,300, you actually have about $7,300 in extras. Some of those include the wheels. You get those black Z06 wheels. 19-inch in the front, 22-inch in the back. They're wider tires in the back. If I zoom in there, it will go slow. There it goes. You can see they are very wide tires. The hood has a stripe that's a little bit extra. The Laguna Blue is an extra cost. It's $995. The 8-speed paddle shift automatic, which this one has, is extra. Some of the other nice options are the 2LZ package, which gives you leather, heated and cooled seats, memory seats, and some other things as well. Magnetic ride control is in this as well. You got a whole bunch of different driving modes. You have eco mode, you have sport mode, track mode, and touring mode. Man, I love the rear end on this. Again, every angle of this Corvette is just amazing to look at, but love that. Look at that, those quad exhaust ports. It's just so cool looking. You pull up in this, man, people know you mean business, that you're a baller. Okay, I'm gonna actually put the top up in a minute and so you can see how fast it goes. But let's take a look at the inside here. You have an electronic button to get the door open. If you've never been in a Stingray, you got to be careful when you open this door, because you might be inclined to say, oh, I'm just going to close it like this, or I'm going to close it like this. Ooh, you don't want to do that. You will smash your little piggies in the door. I did that the first time I opened and closed one of these doors, but that taught me a valuable lesson not to do that again. Here's your beautiful leather interior with those really nice bucket seats. The leather is a premium, beautiful quality. The stitching is excellent. You get a suede insert on these seats. It's very comfortable. The seats are awesome. You get a Z06 badge on there. You got a Corvette badge. Leather wrapped steering wheel as well, with a carbon fiber insert that has Z06 right there. The seat is full power, so you can go front, back, up, down. Then you got the rocker, or the seat back you can raise, and then lumbar right there as well. Leg room, obviously this being a straight two-seater is not going to be that great, but I'm 6'2", I fit in this very well, but your mileage may vary depending on how long your legs are or how big your torso is. I fit in it okay, and I think I'm proportioned like a normal human being, so I think even if you're a little taller, you won't have any problem. You got a heads-up display control right there. It's full color. It's a really nice heads-up display. I'll show you that. Full power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. This will really help you get a comfortable seating position. If you lose power and you need to get the heck out of this thing, and the power little button, because you got a button right there to open the door, this will get you out. This is a manual release there. You can save your driver's seat in 2 positions. Bose audio system in this as well. Let's get inside it and start it up. Oh yeah. Again, the seats are very comfortable. It feels very nice. The seating position is very good. I'm kind of reclined as far back as it'll go, and it's got a nice incline for me. Feels very comfortable. Got a nice leather bound console here. Really good quality. Open up, you got some space in there. And then you got a USB ports right there, SD card port, auxiliary audio input, so you can put your phone in there, put a media player in there, keep them charged. Also has an old style cigarette lighter port, electronic brake. There's your mode selector and your traction control button right there. Of course, you get an all-in-one fob here for the vehicle control, or entering and exiting and starting it. And you got buttons for your trunk right there, your top. You also get a horn, remote start, and your locks. Push button start button is right there. Flush cup holders here. It's really nice. Little pop-up cigarette port there, cigarette lighter port. Nice leather-bound shifter here. It's your big color screen. So for the rest of this stuff, I'm gonna have to start this up. I'm gonna put my foot on the brake, push the start button, boom. And I think I have this in sport mode, but we'll double confirm that here in a second. I do. You hear that exhaust? I'm gonna rub this once here for you. Ooh boy, it sounds awesome. You know what I like, and I'll show you more about the screen here in a second. You got your lifetime revs. It tells you how many times you've burnt through the rever there. And of course, and here's your, if you're gonna change your driving mode here, it'll pop up here. Eco mode. Who's gonna drive this in eco mode? And you got a weather mode for like snow and rain. Very nice to have. Let's go back here the other way. You got your sport, and then you got your track. And what's really cool is, I don't know if you could hear that, but the exhaust changes when you put it into track or sport mode, and you go back to your touring mode or lesser mode. It like shuts a door or something. It like the exhaust gets quieter. So that's really cool. Get other options that you can do inside the driver LCD here. And you control it with this control pad right here. Got a whole bunch of stuff you can check out. It's really cool. Other options on the steering wheel here, of course, you got your cruise control, you got your music favorites for your stations there, you got your volume, phone controls, and of course your paddle shifters right there. Boom, boom. Did I mention how nice this leather wrap steering wheel is? It's very nice. Love this sort of frameless auto dimming mirror here. It looks gorgeous. Really nice. Love the full color screen here. Lots of options. You get heat and cooled front seats. Of course, that's with your 2LZ package. All your climate controls are there as well. You got some controls for the screen here. I love this. Hey, Mr. Bond, you got something. Woo, you pop that down. Check that out in there. You could hide some stuff. Of course, you got a USB port and pop that. But yeah, it's like, Mr. Bond, you got, what's going on there? It's really cool. Kind of something to show off. That's stuff that I like. That's kind of cool. Let's check under the hood. Well, we're gonna go back outside the vehicle, so let's check the trunk and check under the hood real quick. I'll put these keys down right there. We'll go back, and while we go into the back here, we'll check out the exhaust here. Woo. Sounds good. All right, so you got your little boot here. You can put a suitcase, maybe some groceries. Not a whole lot, but what do you expect? Of course, shut this. It's strut or shock actuated here. Give it a little shut right there. Boom. Got your hood. No latches or anything. Just comes open. You go to your car shows. You show this off. People know you're a baller. You got the freaking Z06. You pop this open. Look at this under here. Woo. I mean, you could doll this up. You could put some different colored hoses in there and stuff like that. Really make it look cool. But I think it looks good the way it is. That's just me. All right, before we send this video home, let's close this top and see how fast this thing works. That's the stuff that I care about. How fast the top closes. That's really important. All right, got the door shut. We're gonna go back over to our button here. Oh, did we check out the HUD yet? Did I show you that? I'll close the top and then show you that, because it's actually really very high quality. Works really good. Okay, I'm closing the top here. So we started, we're holding in the button, and here we go. That opens up there, then your top comes shooting out. Then we're not done yet. We gotta close that guy. And then your little window guts will come down in the back. Just like that. And it beeps, it tells you we're done. Works pretty fast for an all sort of integrated design like it is. And of course it looks great. I'll show you one last time before we get out of here what it looks like. There's your HUD. From my eye it's very bright, looks great. From the camera's eye here it's a little bit dimmer, but that's okay. It still gives a good approximation of how it looks and how it works. It's really cool. I'm going to shut this down. Push your button right there. Let's get out, take one last look at this with the top down. And that is your 2015 Corvette Stingray Z06. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, ask, and I'll be glad to try and answer them for you. I'm no Corvette expert. Did I mention that? I'm not a Corvette expert. So hopefully we learned some things together about this Corvette. Thank you very much.